If you want to upgrade your weapons past level 5 and grounded, you're going to need one of 4 new resources: Mint Globs, Quartzite Globs, Salt Globs, or Spicy Globs. In this video, I'm going to show you the best place to get Salt Shards and Spicy Shards, which are needed to make the Salt Globs and Spicy Globs. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so now so you never miss any future grounded videos. Let's get started. So we're in the sandbox area. It's getting dark now, which would protect us from the sizzling effect. So that's good. So what you see here is an antlion. The antlions do randomly pop up around the sandbox, but there are also a couple that spawn in these little holes. So I marked a couple of them. The two with the white exclamation points are the ones we're interested in terms of finding the salt shards. So what we're going to do is go down here, knock this guy out. Now I'm in creative, so he's not going to do any attacks to me. These guys are pretty dangerous, so if you're fighting them in survival, make sure you have good weapon, good armor, and maybe some healing items if you've never fought them before. So after you end up finishing them off, you harvest their remains, and the ones that are down these holes, what's going to happen is a pit's going to fall and open up beneath them. We're going to come in here, and we're going to see real quick that we are going to have the motherload of salt clusters. So these little clusters here, you can break them. They will give you 2 salt shards, so let's break one of them real quick. As you can see, it dropped 2 salt shards. There are about 20 of them in here. And if you wander through here, you should get about 40 salt shards. I'm pretty sure they spawn in the same spots every time. Yeah, they do look like it. This is the third time or so I've went through here. So you're going to see all these salt shards down here. They do respawn. It takes, I think, 2 to 3 in-game days. Basically, if you kill the antlion, once you end up killing it and it respawns, these should be back. They might take a little bit longer, but the antlions do take about 2 in-game days to spawn. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to head on out. I'm not going to harvest all these right now because that would take a little bit of time. But you're going to end up getting about 40 of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the other white exclamation point, which was over here. So I made my way over to the other antlion that connects. So these 2 here that I marked, the one that I went in the first time showed you all the salt clusters, does connect with this one. So you can either take out either one of these. And I'll real quickly show you. It will take you into the same tunnel system. It doesn't matter which one you decide to go after. You can go after both of them if you want it to connect fully. But here we are down here, and we got all the salt clusters. All right, so I made my way over to the top left corner, the northwest corner of the sandbox. And there was another antlion down here. I already took care of him. What you're going to see is if you come down in here, there's going to be a couple more salt shards. I believe there's 1 or 2 in here. Yeah, so there's 2 in here. So then there's also going to be something for you to drink. These do respawn as well, I believe. So between this cave and the other one, you should be able to easily get over 40 salt shards. Like I said, they should respawn every 2 to 3 in-game days. Basically, if you kill the antlions that are in there, when they come back, there should be more. So now we're more towards the center, and I marked this spot right here. This was another antlion. I just knocked him out. This hole opened up after I harvested him. And what you're going to find down here is you're going to find the Hot Cha-Cha's candies. And there's 1 here. I have seen, I think, up to 2 of them here. So I guess it's random if there's 1 or 2. So after you bust it open with your tier 2 insect hammer, you're going to get yourself 4 spicy shards. And like I said, these do respawn as well. Sometimes there's 2 down here. I guess this time there was only 1. And then in addition to that, there also is buried treasure on the map, so let's go take a look at that real quick. Now, in addition to going down into the antlion caves, there's also another way to get spicy shards and I believe mint shards, and that's by digging up the buried treasure. So I'm not sure if these spots are in the same place every time or if they just randomly generate around the sandbox, but I do have a couple marked right now. So what you're going to need is you're going to need the tier 2 shovel, that's the black ant shovel. We're going to dig this thing out. And as you can see, it's a Hot Cha-Cha's candy. Then you're going to need the tier 2 hammer to break it. Just like we did the others that were down in the cave. And there you go. We're going to get 4 pieces from that one. Now they're rolling pretty far away, so make sure you grab those because these are more limited supply than the salt shards from what I've seen. And yeah, here's another one over here. We're going to dig this out. You can also dig up candy corn currently because the Halloween update, I'm sure that'll be taken out at some point after the Hot and Hazy update comes out. And you can I've dug up at least one mint shard. So there's obviously with the mint shards prior, they were only the best place to get them was inside the mint caps, the ice caps box, and that was limited because they never respawn. So other than that, you had to go down in the anthills. But now the sandbox provides a great place to get them. So those are the best places to get the spicy shards, the salt shards, and even some mint shards that you can randomly find as buried treasure around here. One final thing before we wrap this video up is going to be how you turn the shards you just collected into the globs. So you're going to need yourself the oven, which was added in the Shroom and Doom update. As you can see, you can make spicy globs, quartzite globs, mint globs, and salt globs. I happen to have enough here to make the spicy, mint, and the salt. Each one of these takes 5. The quartzite takes 10. Quartzite's a lot easier to get in larger quantities. So basically, you drop it in the oven, put one of each one in there. Right now, they don't have the different icons for them, but that's how you make it. And then you can use those to upgrade your weapons. You're going to need, I believe, 5 to do the first weapon upgrade, and then 10 to do the second weapon upgrade. In addition to the sandbox, you can also find a few salt shards on the picnic table sometimes, but the best place to get them currently is in the outlying caves. That's going to do it for this video. Upgrading your weapons past level 5 should be much easier now. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and consider subscribing for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.